Oh, cripes. We're recording. Okay. Okay. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Oh. So, our first review for the New Zealand International Film Festival. The film festival's been finished in Wellington for quite a while now, but I've been up to my neck in homework, and I know I keep on pulling that excuse out, but seriously, that is the reason. I mean, most of the people who know me from school will know just exactly how much homework I've been getting, but I shall be reviewing all the movies I saw at the film festival now, and on the opening night I saw The Cabin in the Woods. And what is it about, you may ask? Haha, nice try. You really think I'm going to tell you? Because you think you know what it's about, the general plot and so on. No, you're wrong. 5 dumb teenagers go to a cabin in the woods and get killed off one by some crazy murderer. No. That is just the subplot and what is made fun of the entire time. I'm not going to tell you the rest. And trust me when I say you don't want me to give it away, because you need to see this fantastic film. Now, I can say right now that this review will probably stay nice and short, because I can't really discuss this film as much as I would like to without giving away any spoilers. But I can say right off the bat that the main thing I like about this movie is just how clever it is. You know, without trying to give away any spoilers, just how clever it is. Just how this movie manages to subtly poke fun at some of the many horror movie cliches, but it never detracts from the story. Just all the plot twists that come to play are things that you would not expect. And that is why maybe you are better off not seeing any trailers beforehand. It is just hard to believe that this movie was written in just 3 days. Just, that's how clever this movie is. The fact that this movie was written in 3 days is unbelievable, and this movie is absolutely hilarious. This is a raucous of a comedy. The timing with these jokes is perfect. The whole cinema, which was sold out by the way, was roaring with laughter. There are just so many fantastic and quotable lines, most of which are delivered by the character Marty. This brings me onto the acting. This is Chris Hemsworth before he was Thor, and, if I may say, at his prime. He nails the role of the stereotypical jock, and just makes the role his own. New Zealand's own Anna Hutchinson gives a very sly, very subtle, yet very loud portrayal of her character for the brief part that she is in the movie. Kirsten Connolly gives a very strong show as the lead character and manages to carry most of it on her shoulders, and you root for her character. And they make fun of that in the movie. But Fran Kranz as Marty, he just stole the show. He has all the best lines, and he's the most likeable character, and makes all the best decisions. Which is absurd, because he is the stoner. His performance, and the way his character is written, is a work of pure genius. His performance in the film, I think, it comes close to Christian Bale in The Fighter. Yes, I know. That is saying a lot. And without giving too much away, I will say that the last half an hour is insane. This last half an hour is just so intense and wicked and amazing and basically rules the whole movie. Your mind will never predict where this movie goes in the last half hour. You will not. As for what I didn't like about the movie, well, let's put it this way. While I was watching the movie, the only problem I had with it was that it didn't take itself seriously enough. That it was a pure comedy and was only making jokes, and there wasn't enough exciting, serious story in there. That is how I felt for the first hour and a bit. And even though I was digging that, that was my one problem with the film. Then the last half hour happened. And that fixed it right up. It suddenly became serious, dark, and downright crazy. And it is because of that last half an hour that I raised my star rating from a 4.5 to a 5. Just then, my only negative about the movie, gone. That last half an hour really proved this movie to be perfect and flawless. So to close things off with the one sentence review, The Cabin in the Woods is a beyond fun time at the cinema and is well ahead of its time, especially seeing since it was made in 2009, and has done the horror genre justice. And of course, I said it beforehand, so it should come as no surprise now. 5 stars for The Cabin in the Woods. So, definitely see The Cabin in the Woods. Highly recommend it. It's my second favourite movie of the year, and my favourite film at the festival, might I say. And go see The Cabin in the Woods. DVD comes out November 7th, and if you're in those very few places which is yet to screen The Cabin in the Woods at the film festival, do buy your tickets right now. Just see that movie. So, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Thomas, and that's a review.